Wise warriors, welcome back. Listen up. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. We almost monetized. Make sure you share, you like, and hit that doorbell so when I go live or drop a pre-recorded, you hear the doorbell go off, we could chill, we could build. Wise warriors, challenge yourself. Do not compete against anyone except for you. You don't owe anyone an explanation. Challenge yourself to be better than you was yesterday, last week, last month, and so on. But always challenge yourself. Always do that. You're in a race against yourself. You're not in a race against anyone else. And when you believe that or you think that, you're already behind. That's why I always say, brace yourself and you pace yourself. But always challenge yourself. I challenge me to be a better person. And of course, some people are going to try to bring that dark past up to dim or dull your bright future. They're going to bring that dark past up to look to dim or dull that bright future. Because your future's bright, wise warriors. It's bright. Don't let that dark past prevent you or stop you from moving forward. Because that's all they're going to want to do. It's like, well, used to be this, used to be that. Okay. I'm not that any longer. And you don't even have to explain to them who you are and what you're doing now. Just get it done. Show them with results. And when you show them with results, you're not proving anything. Results going to speak for themselves. See, they actually got to respect those results because they're going to see them. See, they doing things for mentions. They doing things for attention. You doing things for results. You doing things because you on your path and in your purpose. They doing things because it's trendy or to get somebody to like it or like them. Wise words, we're not here to be liked. We're not. Nobody's going to like you. So you got to like you. That's what's important. You got to love you. That's what's important. Let people judge you. You know why it should never matter, wise warriors? You judge yourself. You measure yourself against yourself. That's the thing. You're not measuring yourself against others. You don't compare it to others. You only compare it to yourself. Because you're becoming a better version of yourself. And that's what's relevant. That's what matters. Becoming a better version of yourself. So what others say, no problem. What others think, no problem. What others believe, no problem. However, when you believe that you got to prove something to someone else, you're already behind, wise warrior. You don't have to prove anything to anyone except for yourself. You want to level up? Level up for yourself. You at a job or a career position and you want to level up, don't do it for your spouse. Don't do it for your kids. Don't do it for your family. Don't do it to prove anything to co-workers. Do it for yourself. You want to lose weight? Do it for yourself. You want to hit the gym and work out? Do it for yourself. You want a better car? Do it for yourself. Don't do anything for other people because you know what's going to happen? They're going to challenge you to say, okay, you did that, I'm going to do this. And now, before you know it, wise warrior, you're going back and forth with someone. You're going back and forth. And in that process, you can lose yourself. Because you're going to get so caught up and overwhelmed with, okay, I'm going to show them I could do this. It's not to show them. Show yourself that you can ignore others and pay more attention to yourself. I'm going to say that again. Show yourself you can ignore others and pay more attention to yourself. See, that's how come, wise warriors, we're on a different level now. Because you're going to show things to yourself because you're going to ignore others. See, when you ignore others, they're going to be forced to do one out of three things. Pay you more attention worry about what you're saying and what you're doing, or do something that's kind of difficult, because it's not easy when you become a wise warrior to pay attention to yourself. See, us wise warriors, we learn how to pay attention to ourselves. And it's not that we're mad at other people, but you have to learn to ignore others so you can pay you attention. I'm going to say it again. You have to learn how to ignore others so you can pay you attention. Remember what I said, wise warriors? When you stop listening to everyone else, you can hear yourself now. When you start looking at yourself, you don't see others any longer. See, when you look into that thing called the mirror, you're looking into your spirit. You're looking into your soul. You're not looking in the mirror and say, okay, my hair look like this, my clothes look like this, my face look like this. No, you're looking into the mirror so you can see your inner peace, your inner happiness. You can see your spirit and your soul. You can start to see your vibrations grow higher. You can start to see your frequency go higher. It's like when someone turn on the radio around you, or the radio's on and start getting static because you ain't on that frequency no more. Or somebody turn the TV, the channels get fuzzy because you ain't on that frequency no more. You ain't on that vibe no more. You on a different frequency. You on a different vibe now. And when you get there, your spirit will feel it. Your soul will sense it. And people will start to detect that and say, there's something different about him. There's something different about her. I just can't really put my finger on it. Because when they try to put their finger on it, they'll get like static. Or they'll get like shocked. You know how you touch something and that's static and that's shock? Like, oh, I got static. That's what it is now, wise warriors. That's the frequency you on. And again, this is not to take anything away from anyone else. It's just to give you what's due to you. You're on a different level, different frequency, different vibe now. Because remember, where you came from and where you're going is two different places. You came from the bottom of the ocean, and you're looking down at the old you. You're going to the top of the mountain. You're looking up at the new you. So that means you came from one place, but you get to somewhere different. And when you get there, you're not getting there to say, look at me. You're getting there so you can see what's next to come. Because it's more. You just got to get there. And when you look down at the old you got to keep telling yourself, I don't want to be that no more. I don't want to be that no more. Forget if people used to love that, or used to hate that, or used to despise that, or used to shame that, or used to guilt that, meaning used to shame and guilt and hate, or even love who you was, who you used to be. You just don't want to be that no more. When they say, oh, you switched up, or you're not how you used to be, and you say, well, okay, well, I was uncomfortable with how I used to be. I'm more comfortable with who I'm becoming. I'm more comfortable with who I know I need to be. And they'll be like, Because they got to understand and recognize now it's time for them to be more comfortable with who they should see it as they need to be, or they need to become. That's the point. And that's what's going on. And that's what matters. So listen, wise warriors. You made it to this portion of the video. Make sure you subscribe. The analytics telling me a lot of you guys are not subscribed, but you're viewing. And I appreciate that. But you have to subscribe. You have to share. You have to like with other wise warriors. Because we coming together, we almost monetized. And we're starting to align with what's relevant and what's important. And remember, wise warriors, challenge yourself. Do what matters for you. And don't let nobody guilt you in or shame you and say, oh, you this, you that. How's it all about you? It need to be all about you. It should be all about you. The only way you can make it about someone else is when you get you together. You can't make it about anything or anyone else until you get you together. And sometimes you get you together, you still might not be able to make it about others. Because we got to work on ourselves every day, wise warriors. We got something we got to improve on every day, wise warriors. Every day. It's no days off. Okay, wise warriors? So remember, make sure you subscribe, make sure you like, and you send this and you share this with other wise warriors. Till next time, Peace, world.